Thanks, Ken. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What an eagerly anticipated Dafabet Masters quarter-final we have here. There is no doubt Ali Pali is the hottest ticket in town this afternoon. So prepare for Friday's fireworks to fly. Please welcome a player who came through a 6-5 thriller against Barry Hawkins on Wednesday night for his first Masters win, twice a ranking event winner in China, and a superb run to the World Championship semi-finals last season. He's the pride of Chester. Here comes Ricky Walden.
He won the toss, but he's going to break, I think.
And his opponent, a player who first raised this trophy back in 1995. He looked ominously good in his 6-1 win over Robert Milkins on Tuesday night. He is the most naturally gifted player ever to grace the modern game. He's the reigning world champion. Blink and you'll miss him. The Rocket, Ronnie Sullivan.
Very good afternoon, Jason. And a very good afternoon
All the
to
cameras
everyone
and the phones away
watching.
now, please. The first frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
So Ronnie gets this first frame underway. And what a fascinating tussle this will be. Will Ricky be able to cope with this large Ali Pali crowd? A very, very talented snooker player. Look at that for a crowd.
Yes, and one thing he'll definitely be trying to do is get a good start. You play against the Rocket in an atmosphere like this. And look at that wonderful auditorium. Try and put a bit of pressure on him straight away. Let him know you're here today to play. He's certainly got the capabilities. He's a heavy scorer. All about having a good start for me.
Well, what a start this is from Ronnie. Didn't hit that very hard, and he held for the black. He couldn't screw it back, otherwise he would have covered it. But after the superb red, took his eye off the black there. He was concentrating on the cue ball. So an early chance for Ricky.
One.
Ricky's what we call a very busy player. He walks around the table, chalks his cue more than any other player. He's got a couple of little mannerisms like that. But great to watch when he's in the balls. He really is. A little bit nervous, dropped the chalk there. One of the nicest lads you could ever wish to meet, Ricky. Back living in Chester, where he was born. He moved to Begilt, which is on the way to Prestatyn from
16.
Queensferry on the Coast Road. And lots of players will remember that
17.
road, John, when we all used to go to Pontins for the Festival of Snooker after the World Championship. It was held there for many years.
Yes, the last few years I used to see that sign quite regularly at the qualifiers. That's where they held them, so
24.
know the road very well. Not always been a happy one, I have to say.
Not the best angle on the black. He needed a little more angle to be able to go into the reds. Can't do that now. Have to play for the loose one.
Yeah, good news if he could get on the blue. And that pack would be pretty nice to go into. It's pink full in the face. I'm not sure he
32.
screwed that back far enough there. Could have done with a little bit more on the cue ball just to widen the angle for the blue. Maybe he can just punch it in slightly, but makes the pot a bit more difficult. Well controlled. There's the angle.
33.
Yep, key shot. Full ball on the pink. He's just coming around to make sure there's no possible plants, you know. No point in just getting down, hitting the pink and knocking a plant in. So he's had a look at that.
Yeah, the two reds directly behind the pink. He had a little look to see if they'd squeeze into a plant. He doesn't think they will. Or maybe he thought they did. That's why he didn't hit it as hard.
Yeah, once you hit that pink half
38.
ball, the odds are you're going to run out of position. And that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah, it's a funny shot that, Dennis, isn't it? You really got to sort of play it hard to get the work on the cue ball to get the pink full. And he tried to guard against hitting it that hard and consequently lost the cue ball there.
Ricky Walden, 38.
It's not a bad start from Ricky, but he would have been after a few more there to punish that mistake by Ronnie. It's amazing they've only played each other twice. Ricky turned professional in 2000.
Yeah, it's funny how the draws come out sometimes, isn't it? I've played players 5 or 6 times in one season, and yeah, to only have met twice over that period of time. Pretty strange.
One.
Good pot, but not a favourable kiss on the brown. So just the snooker available.
Ricky Walden, 1.
May have to play the 2 cushion escape here to glance off the reds. I think that's what he's looking at. Oh, he's just going to nestle into the bunch. It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't think there's any great value taking the red that's closest to the black there, unless he thinks he can get a good safety off it as well. It's pretty thin to clip that in.
Yeah, Ronnie spotted that straight away. He's got such a quick brain as Ronnie. That's why he didn't play the 2 cushion and try and get back up the table. He knew this wooden pot. But this looks good. It looks very good. Oh, not quite.
Yeah, this might actually be a shot to nothing. 2 reds on the right hand side. The bottom one he'll play, it might clip in this. Yeah. Great shot.
1.
Not only a great pot, but he's dropped on the brown. Well, picked out there. Now we'll find out what sort of form Ronnie's in this afternoon. It's a decent chance, this.
5. 6.
Loose red, but he may just open them up here. Didn't have to hit them too hard. That's finished okay.
11.
Yeah, got a choice of a couple of reds, but no problem with this one. Little screw shot, perfect for the black. And this is a wonderful chance.
12.
First red really was top class.
$19. 20. 27. 28.
'Just come up a little bit short, so
33.
he's going to have to use the other red here.
Yeah, it might just be a little bit of a thick contact if he plays the run through. Yeah, it was thick, but he forced his way through. Played that
34.
And already, Dennis, I think it's fair to say both players looking pretty good stroke. Ronnie's taken these lovely. Okay, Ricky just lost the cue ball, but he actually hit the ball beautifully in that early break. So it's set up for a nice game, this.
41.
Yeah, against Ronnie, if you do get a chance, you've got to try and clinch the frame, because you're not going to get many chances. Look at that
42.
shot control there with his left hand.
$49. 50.
Playing up for a ball color because it's so much easier to regain position. And he's cueing the ball beautifully at the moment. He really is. Just makes
52.
it look so easy.
Yes, he's not done a lot wrong here, Ricky Walden.
54.
Wonderful opening red from O'Sullivan, just a clip in the corner, position on the brown, and the rest has been textbook. Kick that green.
57.
Not the best time to get a heavy contact. That was a bit unlucky there. You could see the green jump. And he's quite close to the brown. It's a delicate little cut back, this. He only needs this brown.
$61. 66.
Just under 12 minutes for this. Like to see a little bit more of this type of snooker. Both players queuing well. Ricky Walden made a break of 38, ran slightly out of position, and then after that he never got a shot. Ronnie O'Sullivan cleared up for the 79, and he leads 1-0.